Hello, my name is Lucy Holmes and I am the Operations Manager for the Wirral Prehabilitation Scheme. What we wanted to do today was to showcase the benefit it has had to our patients. Since the scheme has been running for the last 12 months, we have supported over 750 patients, and today you're going to get to hear their side of their story of how it's benefited them physically and mentally.
Hello, my name is Michael Myers. I'm 80 years of age and I am recovering from bladder cancer and prostate cancer. Previous to that, I had some major heart surgery. Unfortunately, after having all these treatments and the wonderful job that the consultants and surgeons did, I found that I was isolated, sitting at home, wondering what to do with myself and becoming completely unfit. I saw on the internet that there was a scheme with a Ramblers Association and one Wirral Wellbeing Ramblers course at the Vale Park. And I thought, oh, I'll have a go at that. So I got that and I met the practitioners there, and one of the practitioners suggested, why don't I have a go back again at the exercise classes. Anyway, I got in touch with the practitioners and they welcomed me to the exercise course. Well, the big change is really that after surgery we think the job's done, but actually it isn't, because what one does, we lose our mobility, we lose our social life, and we become isolated. Now the One Wirral course actually turned that totally round, and since then I have improved tremendously with my fitness and met a lot of people who are lovely and kind, and I've come out of myself a lot better than I was before, and it's absolutely fantastic course. And I must stress that if you're at home and you're feeling a bit out of it after big operations and you want to get back on your feet again, get in touch with the One Wirral Wellbeing course and they'll guide you, and you'll be able to do all the exercises and talking to people, mental health, and they will actually guide you through the sessions, and after about 3 months you'll find you're a totally different person. I just want to thank everybody involved in the One Wirral Fitness Scheme for helping me to become much more sociable and likeable with myself, and they've done a wonderful job, and thank you very much for having me.
Hello, my name's Graham Southern. I'm 59 years of age, retired 2 years ago, and was subsequently diagnosed having prostate cancer, which was a bit of a shock, as you can imagine, both physically and mentally for myself and the family. Ended up having prostate surgery the 28th of January, and subsequently got referred to the Wirral Prehabilitation team in due course after my surgery. I think initially Georgina contacted me explaining what services that you provide and the venues that I could attend, and when I was fit and able enough, I took the plunge and went to the first class. A bit apprehensive at the time because it's all new, you're in a strange world, it's not nice, it's not a nice world that you want to go in, but it's when you get there, you put at ease. The 3 members of staff, the practitioners, Georgina, Steph and Elaine are fantastic. They put you at ease straight away. They look after you. You don't have to be Usain Bolt to attend. You can be you can have your fitness can be not up the top of the scale, it can be the bottom of the scale, but they can accommodate you anyway. The benefits have been invaluable to me, not just the physical side of it, of your well-being, but also the mental and emotional aspects, because when you're diagnosed with cancer, It's quite a traumatic experience. And when you attend these classes, you're meeting people of a similar nature that have got perhaps something similar to yourself, and their experiences and what they've gone through, and talking to them is invaluable for your own recovery, and it gives you a little bit of an insight what's to come, and what you can expect from the process as different treatments progress. What I would say is that anyone who's feeling a bit apprehensive or nervous about coming to one of the Prehab classes, please don't just bite the bullet and come in. Everyone's really friendly. The exercise is tailored to yourselves, and you'll be made to feel very welcome, and the benefits are immeasurable, and you won't regret it.
Morning, my name's David Barrett. I'm 63 years of age, live in West Kirby. I've had a prostatectomy in October. Prior to having the operation, I was referred to the fitness classes. I went to West Kirby Concourse. I probably did about 4 or 5 of the sessions before my operation, which is basically preparing me to be fit enough to actually recover from the operation. After the operation, I came back a little bit early, I think, but in due course, I ended up going regularly, twice a week, as often as I can. I've found the rehabilitation to be essential. It's not just the fact that it improves your levels of fitness. One of the major benefits I've had is meeting different people who are at different stages of the process. So I've been able to give advice to people who have just been diagnosed and are waiting for their operation. We've exchanged all sorts of information on the type of underwear to buy. It sounds ridiculous, but the type of underwear to buy, where to get them, the best value, the ones not to get. We've gone for a coffee afterwards and we've had a chat, and I've been able to tell people what to expect when they have the operation, what to expect when as their fitness improves. Another benefit is when you look at somebody who you know has had the operation perhaps 6 weeks ahead of you, and you can see the improvement they've made, it gives you a morale booster. It's a real morale booster to be able to go home to your family and say, in 6 weeks' time, in 4 weeks' time, I'm going to be feeling much better. I'm going to be stronger. I'm going to be fitter. And I'm going to be able to go out more and enjoy my life more. Because whether you like it or not, this is a life-changing operation. It's at times it's traumatic. I like to think of myself as a strong person, but there's times when it can get you down. It really gets you down. And this is more than a fitness group. The fitness is essential, absolutely essential. And you've got qualified instructors watching you all the time, telling you you're doing too much. I've been told that you're doing too much, or encouraging you to do things properly. And of course, getting a phone call every morning as well. I mean, that's a really, really nice touch. You get a phone call every morning asking you if you're fit enough to go, asking if you're coming. And if you're not well enough, or you're having an off day, they have a little chat with you, and they book you in for the next session. So it's a nice, friendly atmosphere, not just with the staff, but with the other patients. And we've built a bond, to be honest. We built a bond, and it's part of the circle of recovery, and it's very beneficial. So I'd like to finish by thanking the staff. I've met most of the staff, the instructors, for the support and the benefits that it's given me, as well as the other patients. But there's a nice, friendly atmosphere. You look forward to going. Gets you up in the morning. Gets you out to your training session. Have a chat. Have a laugh. Some great music. Yeah, a thoroughly enjoyable session. Thoroughly beneficial. I have 2 friends who unfortunately have recently been diagnosed, and I've recommended them both to attend the training sessions. I've pushed them into it. One of them has been going to them. The other one is due to go in the next few weeks. But I've extolled the virtues of the sessions. And thanks to all the staff. Thank you.
Hi. Right. Well, my name's Mike. I'm 68. I had prostate cancer, which I'm told has all been gone now, so that's good news. I was referred to Wirral and Prehab before my surgery, but the surgery came around so quickly that I actually ended up with not being able, I didn't have time to come to see you guys beforehand. So I was referred, it was something like 12 weeks after the operation. And I came along to, I think first of all it was at the Guinea Gap centre. And I just think it's a wonderful scheme that you've got going on. And I've got to say, coming to the Prehab meetings, it's been good for all sorts of reasons. Obviously physical, helping me improve, get me back to where I was before my operation, in a physical way. But psychologically, you're meeting people who've been going through the same thing that you've been going through, at all different stages. You know, some of them were ahead of me in time scales, and it was good to pick their brains because they'd been, I hadn't got to where they got to yet. But it was also good from the point of view of meeting people who hadn't got as far as I'd got. So it was like pay it forward, you know. People have been helping me, and now I was able to help other people, which is, you know, part of the recovery. Because if you talk about what's gone on with you, it's quite cathartic and it can help a great deal. So I think it's a fabulous scheme. And the only problem with it is that I'm not going to be able to keep going along to it. There'll be a point when there'll be other people coming up behind me who are going to need it maybe more than I do. But the social aspect of it is really good. You go in, you meet people, you know their names, you forget their names sometimes, but you know, we're all forgetful with names. But you know the people and they know you, and it's good. I can't say enough. I think they've been brilliant. I think, you know, you've all been brilliant. You're all focused on what needs to happen with me, and you know, people like me who come along to see you. You're knowledgeable. You know, I've read things that I thought, well, you know, that might help, might it? So I've asked Elaine or Georgina, you know, and they're not stumped by a question. They've got the knowledge. They know what they're doing. And you know, apart from anything else, they're sociable. They make the whole thing a pleasant experience. It feels like it's not just a job to them. You know, there's a vocation going on there.
My name is John Mitchell, and I was diagnosed with prostate cancer. Subsequently, I received some treatment in the form of radiotherapy, and I was then requested to go for a wellbeing class, which I wasn't too happy at first because I thought that it wouldn't be my level of fitness. I subsequently discovered that it is designed to improve everybody's fitness. The group that I'm in, there's a number of people with different levels of cancer or different forms of cancer, and everybody supports everybody else. It doesn't matter how fit you are. Nobody is judgmental when you come to do the classes. Everybody is very, very supportive. The classes themselves, as I said, will increase your fitness, which is extremely good for the treatment that you will undergo and the side effects, which can be onerous. Besides the level of treatment that you get, say, from the hospital, this is beneficial, or the wellbeing classes are beneficial in another way, in that you do the socialising. And yes, my thanks to all of you, because you keep us in the loop and everything is run smoothly. Everybody thinks that everything that you do is really, really good.
My name is Anne. I'm 72, nearly. I was referred to the cancer exercise class by the colorectal team at Arrow Park Hospital, and that was October of 2021. I was unsure first whether to go, but I ended up going. And I'm so glad I did. The support was out of this world. The instructors are so supportive, knowledgeable, and very kind. The people that you are exercising with have got cancer, had cancer, recovering, and they too are a great help. If you feel apprehensive, unsure whether or not this is for you, give it a go. Don't just go once, go a good few times before you make your mind up. But I guarantee you'll end up staying. It's fun. The music's good, with some instructors, but it's good in general, and you do enjoy it. And you do feel the benefits of doing the exercise. It actually helps you recover quicker from the operation. I found that. And a few weeks later after the operation, the kind staff phone you up and rope you back in again. You don't feel like doing it, but you go. And again, you get that boost. And you get that support. And I feel great after it. You see, I was a bit like that. I thought, well, I'm going, but I don't know why I'm going, because I walk 2 miles a day and I'm active.
Yeah.
For my age, I'm active, and I'm like, what do I need this for? But it's not just the exercise, is it? It's the support you get.
It is, yeah.
And because they're all in that group and they all have cancer,
Yeah.
that group supports you
Yeah.
because they know we can say we know what the word cancer means and how you actually feel.
Yeah.
Where your family are like, oh, like the girls like, oh my God, my 2 daughters, mum's got cancer. And my husband was really supportive, and my youngest daughter was like, come on mum, we're going to kill this one. And they were really, but they don't know what's going on in here when the surgeon actually goes, or the consultant goes, you've got cancer, then gets up and walks out that door and leaves you. You're like, it's like somebody's just punched you straight in the face. So they don't understand what's going on in here as much as they want to try, but it's when you're with the group that or a group of people that have got cancer, had it, recovering, going through it, they know what your feelings, what your emotions are. And I found it's absolutely brilliant. I really do find it brilliant. I found it supportive, uplifting, and your instructors, they're absolutely brilliant. They really do gear you up. Elaine's fab.
My name's Steve. I'm 59. I was diagnosed with prostate cancer. I was asked to come to the classes by the consultants. It's the best thing I've ever done in my life. The exercises have really helped me. It's helped me mental health, because when I first got diagnosed, I was very depressed. And meeting all of their other patients with cancer, talking with them has really helped me. Going for coffees after the classes, that's helped me a lot, because all the patients talk about all different kinds of cancer, and it's great, fantastic. I'd tell them not to be apprehensive, because I was when I first got there, and it changed my life. It's fantastic. I'd like to thank Elaine for everything she does. She's really great with everything she does. She's fantastic.